And now Local 5 Sports with Lily Zhao.
224 teams are still alive heading into round one of the high school football playoffs, including 46 teams from the WFRV coverage area. Let's kick off our highlights in Division I, where 2018 runner-up and number one seeded Kimberly collided with Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln in the first quarter after the defense forces a 3-and-out. Mason Lawton fields the punt at midfield, and well, he's gone down the sidelines, brought down actually at the Rapids 9-yard line. That sets up Caden Pendleton, short pass to Caleb Frazier, and he scoots in for the 11-yard score. 7-zip Kimberly. Later, Papermakers now up only by 4, but on their first play of the next drive, Alec Martzel runs to his left. He's gone, folks. 70 yards for the touchdown, and the Papermakers roll in level one, 42-3. Top-seeded Bayport opened up postseason play against Milwaukee Bradley, and this one, folks, all Pirates. It was a 3-play opening series for Bayport as Isaiah Gash goes in untouched from 8 yards out, 7-0 Pirates. On their ensuing drive, it's Gash again. He'll break a tackle this time on his way into the end zone, 13 yards in the score, and 4 minutes in, it's 14-0 Bayport. How about one more this time from the 1-yard line? Andrew Thomas, Brock, no money. Bayport routs Milwaukee Bradley Tech 55-8. They'll host Green Bay Preble in level 2 next week. To Division II, top seed Pulaski playing host to Chippewa Falls. We'll pick it up late in the second quarter. Cardinals are threatening. Ben Steinmetz, there he is, scrolls in for the 5-yard score, and after a 2-point conversion, Chippewa Falls led Pulaski, the number one seed, 21-14 at the break. Pulaski puts together a long drive to respond in the second half, and there's a 3-yard touchdown run by Joseph O'Leary. We're tied at 21. After giving up another score to Chippewa Falls, Pulaski responds again. Benjamin Redlin in from 20 yards out, and Pulaski will survive and advance. Final score, 35-34. Elsewhere in D2, 8-1 Hortonville hosting Pierre, and Chase Hughes having a huge day for the Polar Bears. First, he takes the contact at the goal line and finishes with a 3-yard score. Hortonville up 7. A little later, more from Hughes. This time he makes a couple moves in the open field on his way in for a 20-yard score. Polar Bears up by 14. Then in the second, Hortonville going for it on 4th down. Hughes will pick up the first down and finish with the touchdown. How about that? 18 yards to the house, and Hortonville dominates Pierre 41-6. And they will take on the winner of this one as Green Bay Southwest travel to Kaukauna. In the third quarter, Southwest trailing by 13. High snap causes a fumble. Ball is loose. Eventually, Andre Williams falls on it for the Ghosts. So 2 plays later, Kaukauna, his quarterback, Noah Van Asten, tells Cody Gaber, go deep, and he will find Gaber for the 31-yard grab down to that 8-yard line. Next play, Hunter Natrope cashes in 8 yards on the touchdown run, and Kaukauna moves on as well, 27-13. Last year's Division III runner-up West Pierre welcomed in Bay Conference foe Shauna. Will pick this one up in the second quarter. Phantoms up 7-6, trying to get a little cushion when it's Josh Blount throwing the deep ball to Marcus Van Vrede for the touchdown. West Pierre up 14-6. Next possession, it's now David Vanderlot hammering it home for the touchdown. This one all West Pierre as they move on with a 56-20 victory. And they get the winner of Grafton and Ashwaubenon. Jags down 28-3 with the first half winding down. Trying to make something happen before the half. Cadian Vang scrambles in the pocket, can't find anybody, so he's going to run it himself. And he gets down with 1 second left on the clock in the second quarter. Sets up the Hail Mary. Vang rolling to his right, heaves up the deep ball, and it's Antoine Pope coming up with it in the end zone. 41 yards on that Hail Mary to end the first half. However, they could not climb back into this one as Ashwaubenon season is over. They lose 49-24. One more in Division III. A pair of 7-2 teams faced off as FEL lined up against New London. Foxes led by 3 early in the second half, but New London takes advantage of a missed field goal. Sean Courtright up the gut, nearly gone. Dragged down to the 5, and the Bulldogs finished with a field goal by Brooks Griffin. We're tied at 17. FEL threatening to punch it in later in the fourth quarter, but the Bulldogs come up with a big stop. Andrew Martin will then later split the uprights for the second time, and the Foxes led by 3. New London trying to answer on the ensuing drive, but Garrett Hagan makes the pick to pretty much seal the deal. Fox Valley Lutheran advances with a 27-17 win. Division 4 now, our high school sports extra game of the week as 5th-seeded Denmark took on Xavier. In the second quarter, Xavier handoff goes to Max Strand, and he runs like a Mack truck, breaking a tackle, rumbles 38 yards for the score to give the Hawks a 14-10 lead. Then, after a Denmark fumble in their own territory, Xavier capitalizes as Strand runs it in for another touchdown, and the visitors led by 11 at the break. Denmark needed some momentum, and they got it to start the second half. Watch this. Drake Locklear takes the kickoff straight up the middle, breaks some tackles, and somehow outruns everyone to the end zone for the huge kick return touchdown. And that seemed to spark Denmark. They take the lead on a Reese Piontek QB sneak, and the Vikings never look back. Denmark bests Xavier. Final score 31-21. Wrightstown outlasted Little Chute 7-3 last year. Tonight, the NEC rivals met for a rematch, and this time, Wrightstown came out firing. First quarter, Ben Yeager drops back, goes deep for Sam Hazy, and he hauls in the 44-yard touchdown. Tigers missed the extra point, but it's still 6-0 Wrightstown. A few minutes later, Yeager says, "I'll do it myself." He breaks a tackle. He's gone 30 yards on that touchdown run. Wrightstown in control, up 13-0 at the half. And how about an opening statement for Wrightstown to start the third quarter? Jack Van Zeeland fields the ball at the 5, and this, folks, will be a touchdown. 95 yards to the house. Wrightstown advances to level 2 as they win 20-7 over Little Chute. To Division 5, 3-seed Chilton battled Wittenberg Burnhamwood late in the first quarter. Tyler Meyer looks deep for Gavin Lizaway, and he is off to the races. 71 yards in all for the score. Extra point no good, but Chilton still up 6-0. So how about some more Tigers in the second half? This time, Lizaway punches it in from a yard out for the score, and Chilton, your winner tonight, 27-14. And finally, in Division 7, top-seeded Hilbert hosted 8-seed Rochelle. Third quarter, Hilbert's Evan Lau taking the handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle, turns on the Jets, 82 yards in all for the touchdown. Hilbert up 35-13. Later in the quarter, it's Lau again. Another big touchdown run for him, 68 yards on this one, and Hilbert wins by double digits, 49-34. And there you go.